Hi there, my name is James. I'm just creating a short update video about the Abraham Accords peace agreement that happened September the 15th, 2020. Well, I didn't realize that this peace treaty would have to go back to Israel, and the Knesset would actually vote on this to ratify this peace treaty. So it's quite interesting. It's exactly 30 days later. It's going to be this Thursday, October the 15th, 2020. And, I did some research, and I find it quite interesting about this month. In the Jewish calendar, October is Mar Cheshvan. It's also called Cheshvan. Is the second month of the Jewish calendar. What I found that was really interesting is right here. Cheshvan is the only month that does not have any holidays or special mitzvot. We are taught that it is reserved for the time of the Mashiach, who will inaugurate the third temple in the month of Cheshvan. And I'm just going to continue reading a little bit here. The great flood in the days of Noah began in this month, and it was a year later, also in the month of Cheshvan, that Noah left the ark. So I find that prophetically speaking, quite interesting. Now, what I want to bring to your attention, that the previous slide was of Jewish beliefs about their Messiah. Their idea of the Messiah is not accurate and sounds like the description of what we would call the Antichrist. Many of the Jews today still have not accepted their true Messiah, that is Jesus Christ. But there will be a group of Jews in the tribulation period that will accept their Messiah, Jesus Christ. Now, if you remember about the total solar eclipse that happened on August 21st, 2017, and exactly 7 years later, in the future, going to be April 8th, 2024, there's supposed to be another full solar eclipse, which is going to meet and it's going to make a cross over the United States. So I just want to show you something else that's really interesting. Now, if you take a look, let me show you this Word document I prepared. The UAE peace treaty for approval in the cabinet will be October the 15th, 2020, as I mentioned. It is 1,271 days to April 8th, 2024. That's the full solar eclipse in the future. Or if you look at 11 days later, it will be only 1,260 days to the April 8th, 2024 full solar eclipse. So before I continue, I just want to show you something. Let's go back. Now, I wanted to show you the significance of the 1,260 days. Now, if you take a look at the Bible prophecies in the end of times, quite often 1,260 days it appears. Now, let me show you. If you take a look at here, the beast that is described in the later chapters of Revelation is to receive power and authority from Satan for a period of 42 months. Revelation 13:5. That is the same length of time that the Gentiles will tread Jerusalem underfoot. Revelation 11:2. And in Jerusalem, God promised to raise up 2 prophets to be his witnesses for 1,260 days. God feeds or provides for the woman of chapter 12, representing God's chosen people for 1,260 days. Verse 6, we are told that she will be nourished for a time and times and half a time, 3.5 years from the presence of the serpent. That's Revelation 12:4. These are all probably references, so better to take a look at the verses yourself. And also I'm going to skip down here. Daniel referred to the coming deceiver as a pompous little horn arising among the 10 horns on the 4th beast, warning that the saints shall be given unto his hand as martyrs for a time and times and a half a time, 3.5 years. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it forever. That's Daniel 7:25-26. So that's where I get the 1260 days from, and 360 days is a prophetic biblical year. So that's where I get the 360 from. So again, let's go back to this Word document. So that's where I'm getting the 1260 days, and the 360 days, as I mentioned, prophetic calendar year would be 360 days. So if you go 1260 divided by 360 days, that's 3.5 years. And that would actually be April the 26th, 2020. So, it is possible, that could mark this event in the future, April 8th, 2024. It could be possibly the temple is done and the Antichrist goes in the temple and claims that he is God. If you read Revelation. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought that was quite interesting. Now, here's a question. Now, is this prophecy going to possibly be fulfilled this coming Thursday? It's a good question. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. That's 1 Thessalonians 5:3, King James Version. So time will tell. And I was also thinking, this Bible verse, possibly this prophecy could also be fulfilled at the same time. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits, that the blindness in part is happened to Israel, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. That's Romans 11:25, King James Version. And this is actually the prophecy I'm talking about. These events connecting, I believe. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. That's 1 Corinthians 15:52. So I just thought this was very interesting. How this peace deal, the time, this peace deal, the dates, how they line up. Prophetically speaking, it's a possibility. I just want to create this short video just to let people know that it really looks like the tribulation is at the doorstep. But more importantly, I believe that Jesus Christ is at the doorstep. I believe Jesus Christ will come soon and take away or rapture his church, and us believers will meet him in the clouds. Who is the church that Jesus will take away or rapture? The church are born-again believers. If you are not born again, I recommend the day of salvation for you is today and now. To learn how to be born again, see the link in the description below this video to watch a short and easy to understand video called The ABCs of Salvation. If you see this video after the rapture of the church, please see the other link below this video in the description called What to Do If You Miss the Rapture video. Thank you and God bless. Now, after the fact, I just wanted to put this in here. I made a couple of mistakes. October 15th, 2020 falls in the month of Tishrei, and October the 26th, 2020 falls in the month of Cheshvan. I also said April 26, 2020 to the April 8th, 2024 full solar eclipse. I meant October the 26th, 2020. All right, thank you.